y'all, welcome back to Maya Makes It. We have officially reached November, which means that the weather is starting to cool off, and one of my favorite things to have once it starts feeling cool outside is a nice bowl of chili. And you can't have chili without cornbread. So today I'm going to show y'all how to make a 15-minute chili and a jalapeno cheddar cornbread. I started by making the cornbread first. And so I chopped up one large jalapeno and I just sliced it down the middle, and then I scooped the seeds out because we don't want it to be too spicy, right? So after I scooped out the seeds, I chopped up the jalapeno into small dice, and then I set that aside. I followed the package instructions on my favorite cornmeal, so you can do the same. I started off by combining my dry ingredients. So I put the cornmeal, flour, baking powder, and salt all in a bowl and mix that together. Then I added in the wet ingredients. So the milk and the vegetable oil went in, and then so did one egg. I mixed that together well, and then I added in the jalapenos that we chopped earlier and the cheddar cheese. So I did about a cup of cheddar cheese. And I mixed that well, and then I poured the batter into a greased cast iron skillet because I personally feel that the best way to cook cornbread is in a cast iron skillet. And then I baked it in the oven at 425 degrees for 20 or so minutes. Now that the cornbread is in the oven, we can start on the chili. And so the great thing about this recipe is that I'm using a chili seasoning packet that you can get from your local store. And this is great because it already has the chili powder and the paprika and all those seasonings we're gonna need in the packet. So it saves you a couple of steps. I started off by browning the ground beef, and then I drained it and added it back into a pot. And then I added in that seasoning packet that I talked about, and then I did 2 8-ounce cans of tomato sauce, as well as 1 can of kidney beans, a cup of vegetable broth, and I did 1 onion that I chopped finely, and I actually set aside half of the onion as a garnish for the top of our chili after it's cooked. So half goes in your recipe, and then you can save the other half as a garnish. I added all of that into our pot and then stirred it well to combine, and then you're gonna let it simmer for about 15 minutes, and then it's ready to go. The chili and the cornbread are done, so y'all know what that means. We get to taste it. So I've already spooned up some of the chili, and part of the fun with this is getting to top it however you like. So I've already put some shredded cheese on mine and some of those onions that we set aside from earlier. I have some jalapenos and a little bit of sour cream. You can also add some avocado or some cilantro. That's amazing too. And so we're gonna give it a taste. Let's go in for a little bit. Yeah. It's super simple, but it's delicious, and it warms you right up. And so now let's taste a little bit of that cornbread. And I'm gonna just pick it up and bite it, because why not, right? Automatically you get that jalapeno but it's not super strong. And I think the best way to eat this is to break your cornbread up in it and eat it with the chili. You may have noticed this cool t-shirt I'm wearing. I'm wearing it in honor of Election Day, which is today. So I voted early, but you still have time to go out and cast your vote and make your voice heard. So be sure that you do it. If you need help with any resources on finding your polling place or anything like that, I'm linking some stuff down below in the description box, so be sure to check that out. If you want this shirt for yourself, be sure to hit up rookieatl.com. I'm putting it on the screen and then also in the description box below. It's actually a Black-owned company that's run by my cousin, so y'all be sure to go and buy up everything on the site. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and then when y'all make this chili, after you vote, of course, be sure that you tag me on Instagram so that I can see what you made and I can repost it. Go ahead and like this video if you enjoyed it and share it with your friends. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye!